Hey guys, and welcome to another part of Dishonored. We are continuing right where we left off. I didn't even really take a break, just a couple minutes, maybe 10 or whatever. We have just escaped Dowd the assassin, and we have returned to the hunt pit. So let's see what's going on here.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed, except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
That's it.
Emily was there when the killing started.
Oh, no.
Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Dies.
I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed. I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
So, yeah, that was terrible. Looks like the room is back at the hunt pit. And that the way out is this way.
What a day. Gonna get a trade party tonight. I was only a kid. Last graduation, I couldn't even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in him. He asked me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh?
They're probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on, creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? You could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back. The other night, what was I supposed to do? Stand there and hit my rocks?
Chances are very good.
High overseers are
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the...
Oh, okay. It's downstairs. Oh, where is the room? Oh. Room next door. Makes sense. Wait, how is it? What the hell? Am I missing something?
Nice.
I have one last sleeping blade. I want to go down to find out about Havelock, just so I know more. And then I will go up to the Emily pointer.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Big Piero Joplin inside. Crackpot, natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. Can't determine what happened to him.
Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pits pub. Search the perimeters for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me, along with the papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they are also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Coldwin with me at the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with.
I'll bet my commission is in that building with Piero Joplin. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful.
Okay, so they are
Trapped and I want him alive.
holed up in the workshop. Corvo, remember before I mentioned the special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back, you see this and like it. I'd like to take it down to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about the flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back to them before them.
Wait, what the?
Oh shit.
Firing! I need more men! Get around him!
Okay, that's it.
Damn! Someone's been killed! When I find you... Here you are!
What happened? Whacked in the head?
Okay, come on.
Get behind me! Stand clear! Watch it!
Oh, okay, just kill me and let's get this over with.
Keep her away if you kill him!
You made someone a widow, damn you.
Yeah, I know, I didn't mean to, goddammit. Let's try this again. I forgot that there was one more kind of like a hallway or whatever before I entered my room. So
What was that? See someone get
oh come on.
Firing! Die, damn it! And he has nowhere else. Oh, I'll find you. I'll give your heart to the house. Clear the line.
I, Admiral Barley Havelock, humbly accept the mantle of Lord Regent.
Why did it I'll try again.
Wait.
Okay. I need to load it at a different I'll go with this autosave. Because that one is obviously not working.
My commission is in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't
That was a little unfortunate, but we can do it better.
It's like a naval cutlass in a small penis.
So go here, read this, and go away. So now I want to go to Callista and also to the workshop. I have no idea what just happened. Oh, it's a very nice bone. Oh, they've been bombarding it, I see. Okay, we don't want to release the shields. I just wonder if there is a better way to get in besides the... this way.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge.
Hello.
I won't...
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies.
Oh, I still have
This
no idea how
arc
that
pylon
works.
is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way.
No problem. I want to
I'll
check
make
if I
what
can.
you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Well, I don't need that, but I want all of these. And some last... Yeah, like, this build capacity does not, raise this capacity, and I hate that. I hate that so much. So I guess I don't need anything else then.
We need that blueprint. With that, we can complete the job.
Okay, so now we will go back. I've cleared everything here, so that should be fine.
Could the city get any worse? Yes, of course.
And there are more people on this level.
What? Why is no one making rounds over here? This better not be a joke.
Stop twitching. What the fuck happened to your head?
Get up right now. Oh.
Are we looking for this? Yes, I think so. Nice. Okay. I think that worked out pretty well. I should be using the stop time a little more often. Or I should have been. Now I feel like it's not too late to start now. It is making things easier.
I heard you there.
Okay. No, I'm okay.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
I forgot that the tall boys are a little more perceptive. Hello.
Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Let's just leave them.
As
They were
you
just
wish,
doing their
Corvo.
job.
We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power. Will you do the honors?
I'd love nothing
When
more.
this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
I love that it's telling me how am I supposed to get on the rooftop. Where am I supposed to? None of these can be opened. Oh, okay, this way. Got it. Holy fucking shit.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations.
Ah, I see.
It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Bodies disappeared.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her.
Okay.
Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please.
Callisto, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in the Emily's tower. Yes, okay.
Talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
Hello. Goodbye. Hello.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do.
Let's go.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Yeah, so this is a very quick mission, but we will continue right away and go take care of everyone else. So, King Sparrow Isle, the light at the end. The leaders of the Loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They're holding Emily as they struggle to tighten their hold over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fate, and determine the future of Dunwall.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
I'd love nothing more.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do.
Thank you.
Give my best to Emily.
After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you. Good luck to you too. Yeah, I like that it said low chaos. So we are here, and we need to go probably to the lighthouse behind there. So bye. Yeah, we are low chaos. I feel like there would be a lot more tall boys and everything if we would be high chaos. But I wouldn't really put it by the game that this is where the most enemies will be located. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh shit. So, Arbor side entrance or beach side entrance? It looks like it doesn't matter because both those entrances will lead to the same part. I wonder... Oh, okay. I think I used to go through there, but we might totally go through this section. I don't really feel like it matters. I would love to go down here. I think I was like following the art or something. I don't know. See, they have those boxes against me and my powers. So I need to somehow get up. I have only 5? Why do I have only 5? Oh, did I use some and I didn't buy? Oh, no, I didn't use any after buying them. Oh, that's not fair. But yeah, anyway, this is where I'm supposed to go. I know there is a small...
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes, of course.
Oh. Okay, I feel like that was pretty clean. We want to disable alarm. That looks good. Hatch can stay open. So there is only this one dude, but I think like there is another way around or something. But I always forget which is the way. I want to try this, so I'm gonna quickly save the game. I can save the flooded district, we don't need that, so we'll just override this. It can't be turned this way. Oh, nice. Oh, he's not coming up, which is very good to know. This was another hatch down, okay. And yeah. So The thing is, this is gonna vaporize us instantly, and I forgot how to go inside. I think I could just... I'm gonna save it again, just to be sure. Oh, good now. It's locked. Okay. So now we're in the fort. Okay. How many do we have? We still have 8, that's plenty. So there is another alarm, and we do not like alarms. Okay. Gatehouse or gatehouse drainage? I think we will go to the drainage. We have only 3 left. That's not the best. I would like, however, to go a little higher than we have presently. Rolling with people. I feel like I'm gonna take my chances, save the game again, and just run for it. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done. That was so fucking cool. So now we go to the lighthouse elevator. Okay, I do not like this. So we have to go up, huh? Okay. There is a room down here. And there don't seem to be many people here. It's the drainage system, isn't it? How am I supposed to get to the other side? Did I mess something up? I don't know. I mean, I don't really care if I don't get all the rooms at this point, because, well, I already have all the powers that I want. I'm just a little sad because I don't know how to get there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. There is some key. Okay, we have one last bolt. Come get it. I know I could have, well, not used the bolt, but, I also wasn't sure that, it wouldn't just turn around, which would be quite unfortunate. I don't want to rewire it, because that means that it's gonna kill the others. But it looks like I cannot not deactivate it. It's like permanently active, so I'll do something heinous.
Can I buy your ration?
I know you're here.
There was the... Oh man. Can I reload this? But this is gonna be like super behind, right? Yeah, whatever. He was in the way, I'm so sorry. Didn't he? Oh, right. He already noticed us. Well, bye. So we got the key. The other way would be to go from up this way. Yeah. Let's go. Go save Emily one last time. There's Double. Really cool. So, where do we go now? Oh, right. I'm just stupid. That's okay.
Squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
I could just run for it at the bent time. Okay. About right. I have 5 of those. I'm just thinking of a better way to go in, but I just don't see any. Maybe the pipes, but I wouldn't trust that I wouldn't fall down.
Sam, the useless old, hungry for purpose, couldn't be with us tonight. This is all Martin's fault. If we hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison,
Oh, that's dumb.
Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. If. Always too sure that was my problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider. So I was ready. Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell.
Oh, wow.
She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you've been doing.
Is it Ben?
I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals.
Oh my god, did he kill everybody?
When we were afraid, fighting in secrecy,
Right.
who we could trust, and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide.
You gave me the key, you dumbass! I guess I have to finish listening to him. I hope this is the autosave. Oh my god. I can't believe he killed everyone, actually.
This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. If. Always too sure that was my problem. Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you've been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable empress. Go ahead. Kill me or take me to Coldridge Prison. Make your choice. She'll be watching.
Oh, so he is giving me a choice that will affect Emily later. I can't sleep him or do anything. Hey music, you can stop now. I feel like if it's high chaos, you actually get to go to the top tower and like something happens. He'll go to prison. I'll not make Emily heartless.
Who is this? Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
The end. This is the end.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand.
Aw, Callista and her uncle. The Houndspits.
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector.
I was her father. Oh.
Farewell, Corvo.
We live for today, but we die for the next. With blood in our veins, in the air, in our chest, we step into war with our hearts on the line. The dirt on
So yeah, that's the end of Dishonored. One of my favorite games, if not the favorite, because it really introduced me to gaming. Until then, I used to play some games, but it was just a hobby, just part-time, just a way to pass time. But this game really took me and held me and showed me what games could be, and I really fell in love with gaming. I wasn't really lucky when it came to a lot of chances to play many games that I wanted to. For example, I really wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn when it came out first, or The Last of Us, you know, and other great games, but I didn't really have a good computer, and my last console was Xbox 360, so I could only watch gameplays, but now I have a good computer and I can play these, and I'm super excited about it. I was wondering about the next game that I was gonna play, but I'll decide on it later and I'll surprise you what you have coming through. However, one thing is for sure, I really like big games, like big as in hours and hours of content. For example, I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or I'd like to play the Horizon Zero Dawn for myself. I have seen the gameplay, as I mentioned, when it came out, but I haven't watched anything since, and I started watching Forbidden West, but I got really frustrated with the YouTuber I was watching, and I wanted to really play it for myself. And I do have Horizon Zero Dawn now in my inventory on Steam, so I would like to play that, and then for Forbidden West. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that there will be a lot of big games that have many parts and stuff. I will definitely play Dishonored 2. I really loved that game too when I got to play it. I didn't really like the Death of the Outsider, so I might not play that. I know they also like took away the chaos levels, so it doesn't matter if you kill or not anyone in Death of the Outsider, which I didn't really like, but whatever. About this game, yeah, I love it. There were, of course, some mistakes. You could see the bug with the soldier's leg. Sometimes they hurt me, sometimes they didn't when they should have. Overall, I really like the stealth aspect of the game. I try to be as stealthy as possible. The powers are great because it makes you play your way. You are not really bound by skills, in-game skills, or certain gameplay styles that sometimes other games do. Like, for example, the Thief game, I think that was like a very stealthy game where you're a thief, obviously, and it was only stealth game, but here you can also play aggressively. And it does, in very small parts, affect the ending. It does not affect a Dishonored 2, like that's a whole game in on itself, and it doesn't matter what you've done in this game. At least I don't think so, I'll have to check on that. But yeah, it's a very good game. It has a unique art style, which I really enjoy. I like the art style a lot. The world building is a little off because there are so many books to read, and many of them are just very long. But I did like a lot of, you know, the small parts, like when we were in the Floodic district and we found those two, you know, crying there, and the lady who told us what's gonna become of Dunwall, and so on. And I don't like the swimming in this game. The swimming in this game is so terrible. Like, when I go back, I mean to go, you know, like, swing forward and backwards, not back into the depth because I'm looking up, but whatever. yeah, I really like how the story also changes a little when you make certain decisions. Like, you know, we've been very low chaos, we were sparing everyone, and then Daud expressed his grief at what his life has become and how he was infatuated by the outsider and the powers and what he could become. And he got a chance to be, you know, quote-unquote normal person, and his response would change depending on our actions. And I don't know what to say more about this game, because I have played this game many times, and it's kind of a go-to game. Like, when I really don't know what to play, I know that I can always turn on Dishonored and enjoy myself, and maybe try a new route, because, you know, the world is like semi-open, but it has many quirks and whatever the other word is, to explore. There's many different ways to approach certain problems, and I just like to, you know, hang out in this world. So I really hope you enjoyed, you know, our time together and this gameplay, and I do hope you will join me in the next game of choice. It will not be Dishonored 2. I won't be playing Dishonored right away. I'd like to take kind of a break from it and try something else. Maybe I'll have something shorter, something simpler. My boyfriend bought me the House Flipper game, so I might do a couple of those just to chill and talk, maybe. And I will definitely get back to Dishonored 2. That is a given. And yeah, I hope you'll join me then. I'll finish the credits rolling, and that's where I'll stop the video. So if you don't want to finish watching the credits, you don't have to, but just know that I will not be talking really much anymore. I just wanted to say thank you very much for joining me, and to all the new people I might have, I don't know, made happy with my gameplays or whatever. And I really hope that you join me again on another journey in another world. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.